How's it going? Tonight we're going to be taking a look at our next VOD review for YellowSalami between Aldrich. This is going to be Byleth versus Fox at local Kansas City set. So so first off, right off the bat, I do have Byleth knowledge as a previous Byleth player. This matchup is pretty bad for Byleth, so we're going to take a look in here to see what YellowSalami does in this matchup and what Aldrich could be doing better, possibly, because I do assume that with YellowSalami being a higher ranked player than Aldrich, I do assume that YellowSalami does win this match. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Oh, that's loud. Just make sure it's coming through the right. Okay. Alright, so not a bad stage pick. This lighting effect is weird. Not very high quality availability. Okay. So, I recently did ask MKLeo about this on stream some time ago. He said that, like, the best chance that Byleth has in this matchup is really just like get into Fox's face and just interrupt him with Nair, because with it being disjointed, it does have the possibility of stuffing out whatever Fox does. So just kind of getting into his face and stuffing him out with Nair is really your best option, and then mixing that up between Nair and grab. If the Fox is ever shielding, that's when the Byleth will start grabbing, but that's only because if you mess up or you try to camp Fox at all, Fox is just going to just run all over you, especially the aggressive Foxes. And I know YellowSalami is a pretty aggressive Fox. Yeah, so that's not bad. Okay. Okay, but what if I send you a set that has Wi-Fi? I mean, rollback? I mean, I'll do a Wi-Fi set. Okay, so yeah, Nair. I assume the up tilt was just an option. You weren't confident in your in the Nair connecting, which is fine. However, it does have a good decent amount of end lag, which allowed Fox to just get out of that disadvantage. Ooh yeah. Yeah, Byleth's frame data is just too slow, so you really just have to pick the better options and the more safer options for approaching Fox. So like I do see here, right here, you try to go for this F tilt. Yeah, so F tilt does have a decent amount of startup, and Fox is, his superior frame data and just being so fast allows him just to completely avoid that. So like I said, try to use Nair and grab to get Fox into disadvantage state, and then you really just want to keep Fox out as much as possible. Make sure he doesn't get in your face. I know this is like a very tough decision because most other characters in the game don't have these kind of faster options that can beat out F tilt even when you're at that range, in which case I think it would have been a tipper F tilt. But yeah, be very careful as Byleth to be throwing out moves against Fox, because he can punish them in an instant. And we're seeing that right here. And then it's really hard for Byleth to get out of Fox's advantage state, because Fox is just very bad, or Byleth is just very bad in disadvantage state. So let's see. Yeah, so I would have just tethered straight to stage right here. Ooh, I don't know about that forward smash. So here's the thing about this forward smash right here. Fox is sitting at 6%. So the most that this forward smash is going to do is that you're going to tack on like 30%, and that's it. He's going to be sent like maybe off stage. Fox is fast enough to get out of disadvantage, but yeah, I don't really see any good benefits coming out of throwing out this forward smash in neutral, because it's such a laggy move that Fox just gets a free punish even from this range right here. Yeah, so it just doesn't have that much reward to justify doing it, to justify using it. Using Nair to get out of it. Yeah, so that's another thing. Nair can help Byleth get out of disadvantage. Another forward smash. So like this was good right here. Just so the up B was good because it's fast enough for you to be able to cover multiple options at this point. Though if Yellow had not air dodged, he could have just came down on top of you with an aerial. So you got kind of lucky there. I would rely more on up tilt, up airs to keep Fox in the juggling, to juggle Vox, and less on the up B because it's too laggy. Yeah, but this is fine all the way up until you forward smash right here. And this was a good dash attack by YellowSalami, recognizing that this is just a free punish at this point. And I think at this point, this is just good matchup knowledge for YellowSalami to recognize when he's able to get in. He's hanging around this area where Byleth has to make a commitment. Yeah, so he backs up here knowing that Byleth doesn't have very many good burst options that can catch Fox over here. What Aldrich could have done instead was that instead of using this forward smash, he could have ran forward and threw out F tilt or dash attack to catch YellowSalami from throwing out or stuff out YellowSalami before he's able to throw out a move. Yeah, but since he forward smashed, he ate some percent there. Yeah, and then another thing is that like while Nair is your primary tool against Fox, you can't necessarily throw it out because, you know, if it's like I said, most of Byleth's moves are pretty laggy. In this case, this wasn't a well-spaced Nair. YellowSalami did an excellent job hanging just outside the range of where Byleth can operate. Even if Byleth had tried to throw out a F-tilt, YellowSalami acted preemptively so that Byleth would not be able to throw anything out. So recognizing the Byleth's coming down right here or right here, I think the best case that Aldrich could have done was land straight down instead of landing forward at the edge of the Pokemon circle. And then so YellowSalami comes forward with the dash attack, just trying to catch his landing. It was a good job as well. Yep. It's a dash attack. Yeah. Now at this point, it's just a big struggle for Byleth to do anything at this point. Getting off ledge against Fox is a nightmare. I would back throw him actually. I would back throw Fox in this position here to get him off stage because Fox is the weakest when he's off stage. His recovery is pretty linear, and Byleth has the tools to stuff out Fox and even take stocks at this percent right here. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta be watching out for that up smash out of shield. Even at that range, if you sweet spot the F tilt or the off air. Okay. Yeah, using Nair. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, so getting opened up by this F smash and neutral again. Gotta be really careful about throwing those out. Like Fox at this point, at this percent, will die from an F smash, but you can't be forcing this as Byleth. Byleth really does have to work for on-stage kills if you're going to try to kill him while Fox is on stage. Your best options for killing Fox as Byleth is to get him off stage and edge guard him or ledge trap him. Killing him in neutral is very, very difficult. Okay, good Nair. And then F smash again. Okay, that F smash was fine because you're in an advantage state. Yeah, okay. You gotta be cognizant of when your opponent has a double jump because they're able to use it at any time to escape disadvantage. Byleth here unfortunately pulls the trigger too early. Yeah, just pulls the trigger too early. Unfortunately, gets put in disadvantage state because of it. Yeah, and then another thing about using F smash when Fox is on ledge is that he's like, if you're going to anticipate when they're going to get up, you have to always acknowledge that they may jump from ledge, in which case you have to preemptively read it and angle the up smash upwards instead of charging it. Well, you can charge it, but you have to have a good read on the timing. MKLeo does this a lot, though he's played Byleth enough to know what the timing is and when to condition their opponents to jump from ledge. Okay, interesting option. Okay, it looks like Aldrich switched over to Zelda here, so this is probably a better matchup for Zelda because the Phantom Knight is so good. Um, my knowledge on Zelda isn't that in depth, though I do believe that Fox can essentially just jump over the Phantom Knight and just punish Zelda for whatever she does. But at the same time, it's not like Zelda's locked into place whenever the Phantom Knight is moving, because there's different variations of it. But we'll see what happens here. Okay. Yeah, catching the landing. Fox is pretty good at that with that dash attack. Okay. Wow, that was a really good combo. Really good recognition that. So let's see what he does here. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, so that was really good recognition that Zelda doesn't really have the best options for, you know, coming down from ledge. Or coming down from the air, I mean. So, using the up smash as an anti-air to stuff out Zelda before he's able to do anything else. Before she's able to do anything else. And really good matchup knowledge. But yeah, Yellow's playing spectacular right now. Okay, yeah. Aldrich missing the timing on that F smash. Okay. So I really like what YellowSalami does right here. Gets on the platform. I think he was initially just trying to laser, you know, Zelda as she was getting out the knight. Though getting up on this platform allowed him to avoid getting grabbed at this point because, you know, grab is one of the options that Zelda has to mix up her opponents in neutral, particularly when they're on the ground. However, if you're on the platform, that removes that option, in which case Zelda either has to, you know, apply platform pressure, or you just wait for Fox to get off the ledge. But, you know, YellowSalami playing this pretty well here. Aldrich went for platform pressure, but YellowSalami was fast enough to get off it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that was, I suspect that's supposed to be a tomahawk. Okay, yep, stuffing out Zelda before she does anything. Okay. So, I think at this point, as a Zelda player, as Aldrich, it'd be important to recognize how Fox is approaching in this particular matchup. The full hop Nair can be stuffed out using up tilt and even intercepting him in the air with up air. He seems to be full hopping out of shield as well. So that's also something to think about, is like just applying any sort of shield pressure down here and then jumping up and stuffing him out in the air before he's able to do anything. Nair would be pretty good at this, up air would be pretty good at this. Zelda doesn't necessarily excel in that department, though that's just something to think about. Ooh. Huh, okay. Okay, yeah, putting the Phantom away, knowing that he could reflector it at any time, or reflect it at any time. Trying to catch the landing with the F air. I do respect the option right here. Yeah, so yeah, I do respect the option right here. Recognizing that Fox is full hopping and coming down to an aerial. YellowSalami pulls out the dare at the right time though, so that he has no landing lag from the down air, which was good by Yellow because he was able to avoid this F air right here, which certainly would have taken the stock. Excuse me. Yeah, so like I said earlier, the better option would be to stuff Fox out in the air up here, or as he's jumping as well, because Fox's not just Fox, but most players aren't expecting players to be stuffing them out as they're jumping, unless they're Ike, because that's one of his best tools is just Nair. But yeah, going back to this match, I do respect the fair option right here, because had YellowSalami messed up the timing, this certainly would have taken a stock. Unfortunately, YellowSalami was fast enough and smart enough to throw out the Nair in time so that there's no landing lag. And unfortunately for him, that does save him from this fair. Yeah. And this is kind of Fox's game plan. Get him up in the air and juggle him with up air if they don't have any good landing options. Okay, that's good. Let's see, what could you... Yeah, so I don't know about the air dodge down here, because that just means you're getting to the ground at the same time that Fox is, and his landing lag is so low, so that just opens yourself up to another punish. I actually would have gone to this platform right over here, since Fox is drifting this way, giving you more time to recover from the landing lag, and for Fox to dash underneath you, or to dash forward, in which case you have more time to get out of disadvantage. So yeah, always going for the same option in the sun can open you up for further punishing. But yep, so I think that was a pretty good play by YellowSalami here, recognizing matchups in particular for Byleth and Zelda, knowing that they don't have great landing options. I think the Byleth player could do more with oppressive nairs, just getting in their face for opening up neutral, and then keeping Fox in disadvantage by keeping him off stage so that you can punish him more easily, because when you're on stage it's very hard to hit Fox with your other moves. So yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for the VOD review today. This will be going up on my YouTube channel at the Dr. Tan. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later.